Hello and happy Wednesday. Happy mid hour announcements. Like we did yesterday, we're starting in the middle of the hour with the announcements after we read the chapter. And oh my gosh, that was such an intense chapter. Charlotte was found guilty, and Jaggery was a jerk. And Jaggery, as rude as he is, as horrible as he is, he's a really good lawyer. Like the points he's making, you're like, huh, yeah, that makes sense. But except for the part where he repeatedly calls her unnatural. And so we have this discussion about what's the difference between unnatural and some of the other words he says instead of unnatural. But he insists on calling her unnatural. So, one announcement, there are books at the front of the room, on the racks, and all around the room. Feel free to borrow my books if you want to over break. Just make sure you bring them back. And if you have any books in your locker that are mine that you're not going to read over break, that you're like, hey, I probably won't get to this for a while, bring them back so someone else can borrow them, and then you can get them later when you're ready for them. So that's about it for the announcements. Next, you are going to be reading chapter 19. So Charlotte goes back to the jail, the brig, and has a conversation with Zachariah about, what do we do now? So that is what you're going to be doing. I'm going to tell you, the video is actually one I recorded last year, so no beard, and I recorded it in my laundry room, so it's a little interesting, but a little flashback from my younger days. So enjoy the video. There is a journal you're going to do with chapter 19 that you're going to turn in. Just because we don't have any more chance to turn in late work doesn't mean you don't have assignments still. So you do have an assignment. You still have a journal that you are going to be watching. The chapter is only about 13 minutes long. I think it's 13 or 14 minutes long. So you should be able to get it done before you leave, just like you did before. All right? And that's all I've got for today. Until next time, be... hold on. One more announcement. Over break, I would highly, highly recommend you ask your parents, if possible, for you to get headphones. Okay? You can buy cheap $6 earbuds at Walmart or Target. I'd highly recommend earbuds because, as you've noticed, our headphones are getting into... They're in pretty bad shape right now. They're tangled. Some of the earpieces are broken off. I mean, they're just in sad shape, and that's all I've got. Okay, so I'd highly recommend over break, ask your parents if you're getting gifts for the holidays, or if there's anything coming up where you might get something. Ask for headphones because even just a cheap $5 pair of headphones can be really nice when you don't have to borrow a pair of mine. I don't mind loaning a pair of mine, but it's a lot easier if you have your own. All right, until next time, be awesome.